All right, this is the last method that we have for systems of linear equation. It's called the addition or elimination method. And what you do is you line them up, x's with x's, y's with y's, and the constants with constants. And what we're going to do is eliminate a letter. We can actually add these together, and when you add them, their sum will become another true statement. So, we want to get rid of an x or a y. And since what that means is they have to be opposites of each other. The only way they're going to cancel is for them both to be the same number, but one positive, one negative. So if we multiply this one by a 2, we would get 6x minus 4y equals 14. And on the bottom, we don't have to do anything because we now have, right here, they are opposites of each other. So when we add them, they cancel. And now we have a nice equation that we can solve. So divide by 8, divide by 8, x is 2. So we know our x coordinate. And then now all I have to do is take that 2 and plug it back into either equation. I picked the second one because there's no minuses, no negatives. So we plug the 2 in. Keep solving. And reduce, negative 1/2. And that is our solution. So if you were to graph these two lines, they would both intersect at 2, negative 1/2. That is the answer that is true for both equations. That's a solution that they both share. All right, let's try another one. So we write it here. And we pick a letter. So on the last one we got rid of the y. We could do the same thing here. We can multiply the top by 2 and the bottom by 3, and we would get minus 6 and positive 6, and they would cancel. We could also get rid of the x. So if we multiply this one by negative 4, that will give us the opposite of 4. So let's do that so it's less steps. So 4x minus 3y equals minus 2, and then minus 4x minus 8y equals minus 20. And always double check you got all of them and did it correctly. So minus 4x minus 8y minus 20. So when we add them, those cancel, and we get minus 11y equals minus 22. Divide by negative 11, and y is 2. Now we get to substitute. And again, this one's nicer looking, so I'm going to use that one. Plug in a 2 for the y. So x plus 4 equals 5 minus the 4. X equals 1. And there it is. 1 comma 2. That's our solution. Alright, so that's all you do. You pick a letter you want to get rid of, make them opposites of each other, and then you can cancel them. Alright, so one more. 4x minus 3y equals 5. Minus 12x plus 9y equals minus 21. Okay, so let's get rid of the x this time. And the LCM for 4 and 12 is 12. So if we multiply this one by 3, it will give us the 12x. And on the bottom, we can just transfer it. And now when we add them, wait, what's happening here? Everything cancels, which means we get a 0, and that's a minus 6. And so whenever that happens, again, you got to go back and think, are they parallel or are they the same line? And since this is false, it's no solution. They will never cross. They will never share a common solution. It's this one right here. They're both parallel, so that's why we get a false statement. And that's everything for addition method.